Christ Triumphant for September 23rd. The reading is entitled, The World's Redeemer Rejected by His Own People. Pilate said unto them, Whom will ye that I release unto you, Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ? Matthew 27:17. One other course suggested itself to Pilate, whereby he might save him whom he dared not give up to that maddened power, knowing that for envy they had brought Jesus to the judgment hall. Pagan invention, without one particle of justice in it, had made a custom that at the great national festival there should be set at liberty one prisoner who had been condemned to death. Could the convicted Pilate make use of this subterfuge and bring about that which he desired, save an innocent man whose power, even while bound and under accusation, he knew to be the power of no common man, but of God? His soul was in terrible conflict. He would present the true and innocent Christ side by side with the notable Barabbas, and he flattered himself that the contrast between innocence and guilt would be so convincing that Jesus of Nazareth would be their choice. Barabbas had pretended to be Christ and had done great wickedness. Under satanic delusion, he claimed that whatever he could obtain by theft and robbery and murder was his own. A most striking contrast was presented between the two. Barabbas was a notorious character who had done wonderful things through satanic agencies. He claimed to have religious power, a right to establish a different order of things. This false Christ was claiming what Satan claimed in heaven, a right to all things. Christ, in his humiliation, was possessor of all things. In him was no darkness at all. Barabbas and Christ stood side by side, and the whole heavenly universe beheld them. The people looked upon the two. Where now were the voices that a few days before were loud in proclaiming the wonderful works that Christ had done? Then the fickle multitude had been imbued with the enthusiasm of heavenly impulse to pour forth in sacred song their praise and hosannas as Christ rode into Jerusalem. Now the choice was given them. Pilate asks, Whom will ye that I release unto you, Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ? There arose to heaven a cry of tremendous significance to all the world. All heaven heard that cry, in which all seemed to join with a zeal and desperation born of their choice. Not this man, they said, pointing to Jesus, but Barabbas. The world's Redeemer was rejected, the guilty murderer spared. Thank you for listening.